Virginia, the home of the Hokies. And now it's time for the Metallica Nation and the Hokie Nation to come together. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams coming in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Virginia Tech Hokies. And it's time for Lane Stadium to get rocked, a run out unlike any other. This is Enter Sandman. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And it's a bunch formation. And the running back takes the handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football. An early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
It's 3rd and 6, a challenging spot here on the opening drive. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. The Hokies bring their punt team onto the field.
Number 17 on to kick it away.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Scanning the field, it's Anderson. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tough running that breaks a tackle, picks up the 1st down.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Ball handed off. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Quarterback will throw it off the run pass option. Able to convert on third. Sets him up now. First down to the 22.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. They bring him down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at the 10.
First down for the offense.
Georgia getting set with a first and 10 now. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Now you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Scanning the field. It's Anderson. He's got it. Looking for the end zone. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. They'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Makes a quick catch. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on fourth down?
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Offense looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the catch downfield. He's in the clear. The 30. The 20. Crosses the touchdown, Hokies. The catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is.
Boy, this tight end is an absolute weapon with the ball in his hands. They get him the ball, and the whole crowd seemed to know what was about to happen. He took off and took it to the end zone.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. He'll hand it off. Running through the tackle. They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. So one enormous play has this offense inside the 30. Let's see if they can cash in this scoring opportunity. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the first quarter. They flipped ends of the field, ready now for the second period.
Georgia, 0.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. To the air. It's Anderson. The sure hands. It's Davidson. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Dogs pick up enough to get a first down there. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Makes a quick grab. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
I mean, this defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
And they pick up the first on the ground. Now they bring him down at the 1, but set up now. First and goal from there.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The Dogs line it up with first and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a first and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Dogs.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the point after is good. And BAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. On their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
On the ready? Green 25.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Virginia Tech. Okay,
Receivers are bunched together. Looking for some space. It's Jackson. He's swarmed by the defense. The Hokies come to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That's strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They'll give it to the back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught by the receiver. He stopped, but he gets a first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Grab behind the line. It's Jackson. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And it's caught. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
What an impressive job here by this quarterback to work through his progressions, had the time to be able to read the defense properly, and then eventually finds the underneath route for a first down.
And the Hokies have 1st and 10 here. And the back now goes in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. This will be the 10th play of the drive, but it's 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pulls it in. It's Crispin. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And it's good right down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. And the Bulldogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Dropping back, it's Anderson. On the move now. He bought some time, now lets it go. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's complete. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
First down here for this offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. Let's see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Send the back in motion. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. this one is caught. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done. The clock is still running. I have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Looking for a receiver. Pressure is coming. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive. The best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now.
Oh, the ball on the ground. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground.
Well, that returner might not see very many more chances in this game. But that's a real heads-up play by his teammates to recover the ball so the offense can keep possession.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Tries to get it to the running back. Caught. Completion. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43. Looks like one more play here before halftime. The pocket breaking down, and he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. The back's got it. Breaks an open space. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Hokies will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. First down, looking for more now. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Georgia.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would be better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Offense makes their way on the field. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Here's the second down play. A play action looking to throw. Quick throw to the left side. He makes the grab. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. They'll run it here. The running back has the ball. The Hokies pick up enough for a first down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field. Second down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Now it's third and short in the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Out of the gun now on third down. Defense is coming after him. Incomplete, but yeah, here comes a penalty marker now. That should be a drive-extending first down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense has got this drive going now. A killer penalty to extend it. A fresh set of downs now. Looks right for a quick completion. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. Short of the goal line. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. So no gain on second down. Now it's third and goal from the 2. And they're trying to punch it in here. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, What a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive and you're this close inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They bring him down after a short gain there.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Looking downfield, it's Anderson. The pass rush closing in. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
Oh, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the ball is away from inside the 10. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything, and they put together something here. Looking for a gap. It's Jackson. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Throws it to the right. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up 4th down. And the Hokies will line up to boot it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the returner is brought down. So the drive begins backed up at their own 5. Tough spot. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a safety for the defense.
Hey, the defense deserves a lot of credit for forcing this safety, obviously. Let's not forget about the punter and the special teams who put this offense in a tough position in the first place. Without that key punt, they would have had a lot more room to work with.
And your Virginia Tech Hokies will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. He hands it off from the gun. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. You've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
No gain on first makes it second down and goal from the 7. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
They break the huddle on third and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. He's running out of time here. Moves out of the pocket. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. The quarterback takes it in himself.
Man, Chris, even in this condensed space down in the red zone, a superior athlete is just eventually going to be a superior athlete. You hesitate for a second, and this guy's going to make you pay, and the defense here was left with the bill.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Well, this is what we hoped for. This is what we expected for a tight, tough battle between two really good teams. Now who can step up and make that winning play down the stretch?
Well, early in the year, these two teams have actually lived up to the billing of 2 top-5 teams, showing a lot on offense and defense. Now with so much on the line early in the year, tight game. Who's going to make the plays to walk out of here the victor? Hey, I can understand the play call here, backed up deep in your own territory, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, but you got to be careful of being too conservative, because this defense right now, they're trying to get the football back, and they are selling out against this run game.
Caught over the middle. It's Odom. He has first down yardage at the 46.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. In the clear at the 25. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Breaks into the open. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
And out comes the offense set to take over here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Launching one to the end zone. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
You talk about being in a zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
And the extra point up and good. They stretch the lead to 16 here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Virginia Tech, 19.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Across the 30. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Hokies.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Quick pass, the catch is made.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Second down after that previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. A completion makes it second down. Leaning on the run game here late. Breaks a tackle. Into the nobody can bring him down. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
The Dogs pick up enough yardage to get a first down. And the runner takes off to his right. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Now it's second down here. Back to pass. It's Anderson. Close to the tight end. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. He could go. And they'll finally bring him down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in great field position. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. The time running out, serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? On the run, going to heave it downfield. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a two-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
And they'll use the ground game here. Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to throw here. Grab behind the line. It's Davidson. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. And that should secure the victory, and they dodged the upset trap here, Kirk. They came in, handled the pressure of this early season collision, and really set the tone for an outstanding season.
Yeah, they really have. To walk out of here tonight with a big win should give them a ton of confidence going forward. Not to mention, a win like this on a nationally televised stage, it's going to carry a lot of weight as this year progresses.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
He cannot escape. It's a sack. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Grab down the middle. It's Odom. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on fourth down. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's got the 40. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead.
Now they roll the dice and go for it here on fourth down late in the game with the lead, and they get it. Good job by the offensive line. The running back knew exactly where to go, and this one may be out of reach.
And now it's victory formation. The quarterback will just kneel down. Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for four quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very